Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Morenatsu Revised, Shin's Route. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can go down to the link in the description where you can download and play this game for free. So what happened on our last Let's Play? Well, as you can see here, we went to Shin's house, and an incident happened where he told us to leave and never to see us again, because he has feelings for us and he doesn't like that. But hopefully that will change. So with that, let's continue. It's been a couple of days since the incident at Shin's house. I haven't been outside more than necessary. Not that I'm being a shut-in, but I'm just afraid of running into Shin or Mr. Amaki out there. I don't know how I'd react. I gently close the book I'm reading. That's enough for now. I've been unconsciously talking to myself more than lately. Maybe I'm just trying to hide the anxiety. Looking out the window, I can see the day is almost over. I uncharacteristically face the desk silently, trapped in my own thoughts. It's still too early for dinner, right? All I want to do is sleep. Feel a slightly cool breeze blow past my face. Look at me. I'm trying to tell my body how it feels. Sigh to myself while wiping the sweats off my forehead. Dark, there's a phone call for you. That's weird. I didn't even hear a ring. Okay, Grandma. I walk into the hall and see her holding the receiver. Who is it? The Kurori household. My heart skips a beat. Shin. Don't just stand there. He's waiting for you, dear. Right. I take the phone from her awkwardly, trying to keep my voice from shaking as I answer it. Hello? Ah, Dark. Is that you? Mr. Amaki? Phew. After hearing the familiar voice in line, I relax a bit. Grandma's busy preparing dinner. I'm pretty sure she left me alone in the hall. Is Shin? Shin's fine, Dark. There is actually something I want to talk to you about. Might I have a moment of your time? He's fine? That's a relief, though it also fills me with a strange sense of sadness. What do you mean? It's important. I need to see you as soon as possible. Maybe even now if you can. Now? What's going on? With Amaki as busy as he is, I'm surprised he's able to do something like this. That's right. Is it going to be a problem? No, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't expect I needed to leave the house today. I understand. This is very sudden after all. Can you meet me in the park? Of course. The park? Understood. Excellent. I'll be waiting. This is unusual. What could Mr. Amaki want? I don't give it much thought, as I return to my room and prepare. Grandma, I'll be going out for a little bit. Right now? But dinner's almost ready. I'm sorry, I'll be back as soon as I can. If I'm late, go ahead and eat without me. See you later. I wave to Grandma, who's leaning out the kitchen door, and quickly run for the park. Oh, Dark, over here. Around the corner, I find Mr. Maki waving his hand. It's in the late afternoon, so there are no children around. The red-dyed scenery shines sadly and quietly. I apologize for calling you out here. It's okay, sir. What did you want to talk about? We need to talk about Shin. I should have expected that name to pop up. I might be overthinking things, but Shin seems to be in a strange mood lately. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you? No, not really. Is that so? You haven't noticed anything off about him? His stare is cutting right through me. Well, to tell you the truth, he was fine up until the festival. After that, he started acting different. We had a good time together. I have no idea why he's acting this way. I can't really tell Mr. Amaki the whole truth, but I'll answer as much as I can. I see. Then I suppose it must have been the master's letter. The master? Master Kichiru Kuroi, Shin's father. Oh. Received a letter from him the day after the Bond Festival. I suppose the timelines match up. What did Mr. Kudori say? It's a little ignorant of me to ask so directly, but I need to know. According to Mr. Maki, the letter was a summary of recent events in the company, an apology for not being able to visit this year, and what? I can't hide my shock at the last part. That's right. Mr. Amaki sent an invitation to a prestigious culinary school in France. It's known for training some of the best chefs in the industry. I believe it's an apology to the son he'll never be able to see. I'm afraid Shin may be acting different, may be facing a different choice soon, or a difficult choice soon. What are you saying? He has to either give up his life in Minasato, or turn down his father's favor. As Mr. Maki lists the choices, he puts a finger on each one and looks like he's making a peace sign. So, he hasn't decided yet? I cannot say. It might be too late to turn it down. Why? This doesn't make sense. Shin has said multiple times he views cooking as a hobby. He never planned to turn it into a job. Why would he change his mind like that? Does he really hate it here? The master had to pull some strings for this, I'm sure. Poor Shin. It pains my heart to see him struggle like this. He tried his best to please his parents ever since he was a child, all alone. Sometimes I fear he may have forgotten why he's trying. It may not look like it all the time, but he only acts in the best interests of everyone else. I don't know anyone who loves people quite as much as that boy. Mr. Maki sits down on a low seesaw while talking in a lonely voice. Do you still remember the reason Shin came to this village? Wasn't it for asthma treatment? No treatment. Recovery. I'm afraid Shin has always seen himself as a burden. He never liked to cause his parents trouble, even when he was young. He forced himself to grow up fast. There wasn't much I could do about it. In the scarce times his parents would visit, it would be more accurate to say he was welcoming rather than depending on them. He'd do his best to make them happy, smile for them. But they never saw him cry. He'd only do that when he thought he was alone. Even now, he worries that he's being selfish when I do things for him. It seems like he has problems relying on others. Mr. Maki lets out a long sigh while looking down at the seesaw. This guy really is Shin's family, isn't he? Mr. Amaki? Is there nothing you can do? You're the closest one to Shin, and you know him the best. That is only because I'm his caretaker. He replies in the same bright, cheery face as he usually has. This face is the first time I've seen it as a finely crafted mask. I can't tell him what to do. Knowing him, he'd do as I say. I prefer if he stayed here, but it's not my place to decide for him. Whatever he chooses, I'll support him 100%. Shin must be the one to decide in the end. There's no meaning in the choice otherwise. Isn't that cruel? I think so, but any advice I'd give him will indirectly become an order. I'm his guardian, nothing more. That's why I've come to you for assistance. Eh? Would you be willing to speak with him one more time? What he needs right now isn't a caretaker, but someone like you, a friend. His eyes are looking straight through me, full of sincerity. I won't force you to do this, but even just seeing and listening to him is enough. Can I count on you, Dark? I would, but I don't know if he would want to see me. There's a reason why I'm asking you. For some reason, I'm not able to respond. I want to see Shin, but won't he just yell at me and shut me out? I see. I won't take up any more of your time, but if you do decide to visit, please do it before you have to leave. I understand. After hearing my response, Mr. Amaki grins, stands up in front of me from the seesaw. I didn't mean for this to take so long. I have to finish shopping for dinner. I'll take my leave. Right now? Sometimes the fridge runs empty. Oh. That must have been his excuse to see me this evening. Shin will worry if I take too long. Thanks again for seeing me, Dark. Have a safe trip. As I wave back at the smiling cat, I'm filled with a new sense of determination. If I go, will something actually happen? That doesn't matter. If I don't see him soon, I might not get another chance. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Amaki? Silent as always, he appears in front of me again while I'm lost in thought. I was wondering if you two have kissed yet. Eh? What? Just kidding. Bye, Dark. Was he the same Mr. Amaki who worried about Shin a few minutes ago? Once he's out of sight, I couldn't help but laugh. It really feels like something has fallen off my chest. I've been so gloomy the past couple of days, but now it feels like that pain is flowing out from a pit in my stomach. If a stranger saw me, they'd probably think I've gone crazy. Sorry, I can't fake laugh. With the oppressive feeling gone, I'm laughing uncontrollably. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now I'm doing the laughing from, what was it? Fenical. I've made a decision. I'm going to see Shin one last time tomorrow. No matter what happens, I'm going to see this through to the end. So, we've reached kind of the point where I wouldn't be able to make another, continue on this Let's Play, so we're going to have to cut it short here. And I also wanted to make a note that, this isn't, I wouldn't exactly call this an H game, but it has H scenes. And YouTube's policy on that is I don't know, flip a coin in the air. So, like, it's kind of confusing. I might not talk about it here. I might talk about it later. Like, originally I would just have the thing and have the most sensitive bits covered, like on my old YouTube before all this thing happened. And then I was like, maybe I could display it, like have the words out in there and say it, but have like most of the upper screen here covered, and maybe if there's any naughty bits on here, that covered too. But then I'm also thinking maybe I should just cut that entire section out and just have, like a title screen that says had sex. But then I haven't gotten a lot of response back from YouTube, and I posted a thing, and some person said, who was apparently one of the best repliers, said, well, if the game is directed towards sex, if you're dating for the thing of sex, then it's not allowed on YouTube, which is like, I don't know, that seems even more stringent than it used to be, but I don't know, because, I don't know I don't want to lose my YouTube again. Sorry, I shouldn't be, blabbering it all here, but still, it's like, I would like to show as much as I can. Like I used to. I'm fine with having, a large amount of censorship here, but, I have no idea what's allowed, and I haven't gotten a reply back from, YouTube headquarters on this stuff. Because I'd like to have something set in stone. Something that's, not you can't post Morenatsu videos or Neko Joshi videos, so I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't have just gone off on tangent there. But yeah, again, notes, there might just be an entire section cut out there, so you'd actually have to play the game to get, any bit of that content. Which is going to be the next Let's Play, maybe. So, if you're interested in playing this game, you can go down to the link in the description where you can download and play that game, this game for free. Please comment, because I like comments. Tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to help it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and neuter your animals to help control the pet population. And until next time on Let's Play by me, the GamerWolf7, god damn it, sorry, GamerWolf6 of Morenatsu. Sorry, personal feelings about YouTube, and also sometimes feelings bleed out from these, romance games. And it clouds your mind. Can't really talk straight. Anyways, see ya.